9 years. This week marks 9 years that I've suffered from Lyme disease. Um, some people, when they talk about their illness, say that it started out slowly or it started out simply. Mine crashed. I remember day one. I know what I was wearing. I know where I was. I was at work walking up the stairs with a load of laundry and had a heart episode. I feel like heart attacks. And I just froze on the stairs and started praying because I had kids in the house to take care of. And I wanted them to be safe, and I didn't know what to do. And I, one by one, crawled up the stairs, pushing that laundry basket. And at the top of the stairs was a phone. And I called my mom, who happened to be home, and told her that I needed her to come over and help watch the kids. And she came over and called my boss, and my boss came home, and my mom took me home. And between February and April, I think I worked about 10 days. Because those were the only days I was healthy enough to work. And on April 1st, my birthday, I officially quit my job and was basically bedridden, ever since then. I've had seasons, like right after I did HBOT the last time, where I was doing a lot better. But I've basically lived a life of chronic illness for 9 years. I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost 2 fiancés. I've lost, all of the things that I expected to have in my 20s, like, having a family and having adventures and doing all of these things for God that I expected to do, like go on more missions trips and be more involved in my church and get more opportunities to lead worship and stuff like that. And thinking back, there's so much to mourn, really, about these 9 years. My body's covered in scars. I have 19 scars. I've had 17 surgeries in the last 9 years. Yeah, just kind of crazy to think about. I could go on, but as much as there is to mourn, there's so much more that I've gained. My family has changed drastically because we've had to kind of come together, even though my siblings no longer live with me and have started families of their own. But, I'm closer to them now than I was before, and I'm closer to my parents for sure. Because I still live with my parents because I've had to, because I can't be alone. I didn't see that coming in my 20s, to be 28 and still live with my parents. I've gained some really incredible friends. I've gained so much knowledge about who I am and what I'm capable of. But I think the thing that I've gained the most is the knowledge of who God is and what He's capable of. What His grace is able to cover on the worst of days. That His grace is there. And just thinking about all those people out there that are sick, that are dealing with things far worse than I've ever dealt with. who don't know God, I have no idea how they get through the day. I have no idea how they get out of bed in the morning. Because God's what gets me out of bed. Well, I pretty much stay in bed in the mornings, but you know what I mean. But, God is my everything, and my relationship with Him is everything. And, in times when I feel like my life is worthless and useless because I can't do anything, I remember that I was created to worship God. And no matter how sick I get, I can still do that. I can do that while I'm puking. I can do that while I'm in excruciating pain. I can do that while I'm scared. I can do that while I'm in treatments. I can do that hooked up to my feeding tube. No matter what, I can worship my God, and that makes my life worthwhile. I've had the privilege of going into hospitals and have nurses come here and, be a blessing to them as best I can. That they don't get to see people who are happy to see them, or who even thank them or flash them a smile, or, show them much gratitude or appreciation. And just to be able to do that is an honor. I'm privileged to live the life that I live. I'm thankful for the life that I live. No, I wouldn't pick this. But I live an incredible life. And I'm really, really happy with everything that God has blessed me with. It's been a crazy 9 years. And who knows what the next 9 will bring. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still able to worship my God. And that makes every day worth it. Every day in the life of this sick girl.